it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Crafting Bookworm. We're going to make a flip. Okay, welcome back everyone. Welcome new subscribers. Thanks you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. So, I have been working in our poetry inspired journal and I wanted to make a flip. I've got this page in here. Let me find it. I got this page right here. I want to put a flip on. And this can be like secret writing space or something. But that's where I want it to go. And what I've got here is I finally got my computer printed to the LaserJet, which prints on vellum for me. My inkjet, my Epson 4850, will not print on vellum. This is heavier than the vellum I had before, so maybe if I go a little bit heavier, then maybe. I think people stick this to regular paper to print it, but if you guys can tell me how you do that, I would appreciate it if you could tell me in the comments how to do that part. I've heard use tape or, you know, whatever to be able to do that. Maybe I could use some glue stick and maybe glue it onto the page, especially if I'm not doing a full print. But if you guys got any tips on that, just let me know. That, or I will just move to a heavier vellum and see if that will work. So anyway, enough rambling. So I got a piece of book page and a piece of cardstock. Let's see, my cardstock ended up being almost 8 1/4 by 5. So this is going to be adhered to this cardstock, okay? And then this is going to be, I'm using this, the White Queen right here, as a guide because this is going to get glued on, and then this right here is going to be folded under for the flip. This will be trimmed down, of course. So first we're going to glue this onto here, and I'm going to stick with my Fabri-Tac. I don't want anything coming up using my glue stick. So I know it's silly, but I just trust my Fabri-Tac over the glue stick. And I don't use much of my art glitter glue, not only because it's stopped up most of the time, but the main reason is it leaves glue lines, and you can see where you've glued with the art glitter glue. The Fabri-Tac, I use it because, one, it allows me to move around whatever I'm trying to glue, but also it smushes. Okay, so we are going to, this isn't going to be perfectly fit to this, but it will be close enough. We're only off a tiny bit. It is the book page, I think. Or maybe it was my cardstock. Even if I use a trimmer, you guys, I have a hard time getting it cut straight. Need my scraper. So we will trim these edges and get them straight. Everything was great until right here, so it might be the book page this time. I don't know what it was. So let's get our trimmer here, and let's trim this little white edge off the top. This off the bottom. it does look like, well, that's hanging over a little bit on here. It was definitely the book page. So we're going to trim that off as well. Okay. And there we go. And, oops, I should have kept my trimmer. I'm going to try. Usually it works to trim my vellum in here. So let's make sure we're lined up properly. I want to keep the dark edges. I just love using vellum. I just wish that our laser jet would not disconnect itself from my computer. We just now got it reconnected today. Okay. Now this is not going all the way to the top. It is only going to about right there. And this is still off. But you know what? We'll go ahead and trim that once we glue this down. And then this is going to be folded. Okay. I've been wanting to use vellum the past couple journals, and we just couldn't get the printer online for my computer. And it's important for my computer to be connected because that's where all my stuff is that I need to print. Now, we could have put stuff on flash drives and all that stuff, but yeah. Okay. We're going to go by the White Queen. And we are going to do a little bit of trimming. I'm wondering if I even needed the book page. But you can still see the book page beneath. Okay. Be careful on your vellum with your scrapers. Don't go like this because sometimes it can grab your vellum. It's always better to drag away from yourself. Okay, so now we just need to trim. I'm gonna try and do it this way, up to that vellum line. Okay, now the back of this will be writing space, but we are going to, do I have my, yeah, right here. Let's see. We're going to try and score. I don't know how good this score tool is. I don't use it very often. Okay, well, I did pretty good. And I don't mind if a little bit of that is showing right there. Okay, so now for the back of this, we are going to which one do I want? I think I want ground espresso. Do I have the brush? No. Okay. We're going to grunge it up a little bit. Now, instead of doing this, you could always print a background on your cardstock before you cut it. So you could have some kind of a print or something on there, but I just thought about making it a little grungy. You guys know me by now if you're watching. I don't do much in the way of grunge. So it's a new thing for me. But I wanted to do that with this journal. I wanted it to be a little grungy, a little vintage, a little gothic. Okay. And that will be attached on the page. Now what I should do is I don't think I have any spare of this page that we're going on. Where's my page? I'd really like to print another one of these and cover this up, because it's going to be on here like this, even, of course. And this will flip up for writing, and then writing on this. So let's glue this on first. I'm going to ink a little bit. Where is, there it is. We're going to ink up here a little bit. I don't think I really need to, well, it's taking on there, so let's do it. The vellum will ink up. Yeah, I really like this. Okay. So now we're going to glue it on there evenly. I want it centered too. That looks pretty good. Okay. Let's glue our strip here. Okay. Awesome. And the page is flat enough here that it glues down pretty good. This hump in my table where you can unfold it, it's annoying, really is what it is. Okay, this is going to flip up, and we are going to cover this. So I got a little strip here, and this is going to go right here. Now, before we do that, I'm looking at this now and wondering if I should have had something different on the back of that. And it'll still be easy to write on because it's so close to the beginning. It doesn't have to be wrote on at all. This can be wrote on, and this can just, you know, cover it up. Okay, well, we're going to attach this. And of course, my glue is going to refuse to come out. This is Janie and the Struggle Bus Show, because I'm always struggling with my glue. Okay. Did that go up too high? It certainly did. This one ended. Let's see. That's better. It's still a little bit. Okay. So there we go. Nice hidden spot to write. Okay, and I think that's all we're going to do today, you guys, is this right here. And let that, I'm going to close this journal up and let it train to be like this. So yeah, I think that is it for this. I'll let you know what if I decide to leave this just white as it is, or if I want to put something behind that. I don't know for sure yet, but I do like how this looks and how I can still see the book page behind it. And I think it's a really pretty addition to this journal. But we're going to close this video out here, and we'll be back for some more creating and getting this journal hopefully finished up in a decent amount of time. But thanks you guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.